So this is the Yamaha P105 digital piano. It's the same length as a real piano, that's 88 keys. The other major thing about it is how those keys feel to play. It's just like a piano because they are what we call weighted keys. It's lovely to play as a piano player. And the sound that you've heard there is coming from these onboard speakers, the speakers that come with it built in, so you don't need any extra speakers. And the sound, if you come and have a look at these buttons just here, we're not limited to just one piano. What you're hearing there was grand piano number 1, but if I push this little button here, it changes to grand piano number 2, which is great because it's a much brighter piano, good for pop music. Thing is a very, very different tone. We also have along here lots of different types of sounds. It's not a huge selection, but it's quite nice to play around with. Electric piano is an example. Things like jazz organ and rock organ, all built in here, or there's even a pipe organ. Strings are a really great one to have together with the piano at the same time. Very easy to do. You just push 2 buttons at the same time and now all of a sudden I've got a layer. I've got piano and strings. Lovely cinematic sound, really quite nice to play with. Another section on here is the record section. Now this is great if you're a beginner because you can record your performances and analyse what you've played, or if you're an experienced player or you compose music, it's quite nice to have a recording section just at your fingertips. Very simple to use. Push record, play your piece. When you're finished, push record again and it saves it onto the memory. Now even if I was to turn it off and back on, it would save onto the memory. It's very useful. Push play to hear it back. So that's a really nice little feature, and also very, very practical if you're a beginner. If you have a teacher coming around your house, you can get the teacher to record a left hand and a right hand part separately. So you can practice the left hand or right hand part individually. It's a very traditional way to learn, that is, and very, very useful. Quite a handy feature on here. Now coming to these other sections, just here we have pianist style and metronome stroke rhythm. A couple of extra features that are quite fun to play with as well. What I do with the pianist style is if I choose from one of the 10 examples, if I choose number 4. Now this in effect is going to give me Jules Holland's left hand, which is terrific. So all I have to do down here is play a chord with my left hand and all of a sudden you get this boogie woogie rhythm going. And I can play with my right hand. So on and so on, and with the rhythm section it's a very simple introduction of a drum beat. For example, if I want to play something the Stevie Wonder style, I'll choose one of those electric pianos we spoke about before, choose the rhythm, number 3, and now start the drum beat off and I just play over the top. So quite a handy little feature to have in there, I think. So being a portable piano, what do you put it on? We recommend a couple of different types of stands. There's your traditional X-frame one, which is very handy because it folds up flat, good for transporting around. And there's also, for a little bit more, just under £100, there's a wooden stand, which is in a nice frame. It makes it look a little bit more like a traditional piano. So which piano should you buy? The Yamaha P105 is a good option for a beginner because it's got the full length and it's got those weighted keys that we spoke about. And if you're an advanced player, and you need to go out and do performances. It is very portable. It does give you the response that you'd like. There's a nice selection of sounds, and if you link it up to your computer, it's got a USB socket on the back, which makes it very, very easy to do. Now you can get it in a different colour as well. This is black, but there is a white version as well. So Yamaha P105, very good piano.